Hey guys, my name is Jessie Mew, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. In the last episode, we had a couple of very surprising conversations with both Emily and Elliot, and since then I've actually spent the past couple of days just gathering up some resources and some gold for us to use on the farm. So it's the 10th of spring now, and I believe, if I remember correctly, that means that it's Vincent's birthday today. Yes, it is. So we already have a gift all planned out for him, and we've had it sitting right in our fridge for a very long time now. We have a chocolate cake. We've given him a couple of these chocolate cakes before. This was actually from the Junimos, if I remember correctly. They gave it to us in the community center when we finished one of the bundles. So I know that he likes these. He really seems to enjoy these, so that should be just fine for his birthday. I mean, it's a cake. It's actually a cake that we're giving to him on his birthday. But I also want to take our maki roll with us today, because I did harvest our parsnips over the past couple of days too, so now we officially have, finally, all 5 of the gold star parsnips we need to donate them to the Junimos today. So we can go to the pantry in the community center and we can give them their 5 gold star parsnips, and that'll bring us just one step closer to hopefully getting our greenhouse, which I'm very excited about. I believe the melons we have to plant in the summertime, and then the pumpkins and the corn are in the fall time, right? I think that's right. So we still have a couple of months to go before we can even complete this, but we're well on our way now. And for that matter, we have a bunch of other things in here that we can actually focus on in the meantime, like the artisan bundle. We only need one more thing in the artisan bundle actually, and we are going to be making cheese soon because of course we do have our nice lovely 3 new cows on the farm. So once they grow up, because they're just babies right now, oh look at that, Mary has half a heart. Oh, that is adorable. So once they grow up, we'll be able to milk them, and then we'll be able to change their milk over to the cheese with these little machines that we made in one of the last episodes too. I was hoping to make one more, and I believe we should probably have enough wood for that now, because that was what was stopping us. We were completely out of wood, and that's why I spent so long trying to gather up wood over the past few days too. So we have 450 pieces of wood to tie us over, and hopefully that's going to be enough. So we have our little coffee bean down here that's still growing nice and strong, and we also have these brand new flowers that I planted over here too. I planted blue jazz seeds this time, and I did make sure to plant one right next to our beehive this time so that we can leave that there throughout the season as the dedicated flower for honey purposes. Because if we have a nice fully grown flower next to our beehives, then it should actually give us some better quality honey to sell. So we're going to leave this little blue jazz seed right there as soon as it's fully grown, and hopefully that'll work out. For now, our tulip is going to stay there to do the honors, but let's give Daisy her water too. Hello, little kitty. We'll give you your nice fresh water and then take a quick peek inside the fruit bat cave to see if they left us any apricots today. Oh no, there's nothing in here. It is completely empty. Okay, so I guess they're hard at work hunting down apricots. I guess it's going to take a little bit longer before they're ready to find them. But let's give our chickens their pats on the heads too. There we go. There's one for you, one for you, one for you, and then of course one for you as well. So they're doing a pretty good job clearing out all of this grass over here too. They've already munched away at everything I planted for them, of course. They still have their hay in here though, just in case they can't find any grass for some reason, but I think they'll be fine. And then we can plop these large eggs right in the mayonnaise machine so that we can get a little bit of extra gold too. We're at 11,000 right now, and I'm hoping to buy a whole bunch of strawberry seeds when the next festival comes around, which is why I'm leaving so many spaces inside our garden right now. I do want to make sure that we have enough room, because the strawberry seeds are going to keep reproducing all throughout the season, or producing rather. They're going to keep producing fruits throughout the season, so it would be a very, very good idea to buy a whole bunch of those. And then we have a letter here too. Let's see. Hello there, dear. I hope your farm is doing well. I'm sending you a little something from my kitchen. I hope it didn't crumble in the mail. From Evelyn. Oh my gosh, she gave us more cookies. Oh, that is so adorable. She just gave us cookies the other day in her house. She was actually baking a fresh batch, so I wonder if this is from the same batch right here. Some little old cookies that we can place right inside our fridge to use for later. Oh, that is adorable. I think she gave us the recipe too, right? I think she might have given us the recipe, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So do we need to bring anything else? Let's see, we probably actually should bring a leek for George, because I did manage to find 2 gold star leeks while I was wandering around the town, so we can bring that for George, and then let's also bring another tulip for Evelyn. I mean, not only will that clear out a little bit of space in this chest right here, but it is a beautiful, beautiful red tulip, and we know that she is absolutely going to love those. Otherwise, we'll place the egg right back in here to free up some pocket space. And I think that might actually be it. So we've watered everything that we need to water, right? Like, I'll just do a quick double check. I did clear out a ton of space down here. This is actually where I did most of my work, trying to chop down trees and the stone and whatnot. And now we can actually get through this area. Like, it is going to be so much easier for us to stumble back home through all of this debris. This used to be full of debris, and it was very, very hard for us to get through. So it'll be much easier now, and I'm very, very happy about that. And for that matter, oh my goodness, I almost forgot again, we have to accept this delivery. So this is never, ever, ever the first thing on my mind when we complete quests for some reason, but we did give Abby her parsnip, so we do need to collect that. Thankfully, it was still in my journal after we finished the delivery, so we didn't have to worry about losing that gold, but I will try my best to remember that next time. Now, we also have some geodes to take over to Clint's today, so maybe we should actually go there first. That is right by the library, and typically Vincent does spend his days by the library anyway. It is a Wednesday, so he might be in there. Let's just go down to the town. Yeah, so the library is right down here, so it'll be very, very close, but we don't want to miss Clint because he does close his doors a little bit early. So let's process our geodes and we'll see if there's anything new that we can donate to. Let's see, some clay. That's not exactly what I was hoping for. What is that, though? A thunder egg. Okay, I don't think we have this yet. Yeah, we can donate that to the museum, so that's definitely something new. And then we have a little bit of extra stone, too. Okay, so not the most lucky batch of geodes, I guess, but at least it's something. And we can definitely donate that thunder egg to Gunther. I think we're getting pretty close to another reward by now, too. So let's see, before we do that, let's actually give Vincent his chocolate cake for his birthday. I'm sure he is going to love this. And not only that, but they can all split this giant cake too. There we go, Vincent, a birthday gift. That's very kind of you. I love it. Oh, look at that. We actually have a little green dot with Vincent now, so we are finally getting on his good side. He looks very bored in here though, doesn't he? Miss Penny says I have to read this book before I can go and play. Well, at least they have a nice little treat to have for a break at some point. If Penny will let them have a break, then they can munch on that chocolate cake, and I'm sure he will really appreciate that. But let's donate our new thunder egg to the museum now. We can plop it right over here next to all of our other stuff. No new reward yet, but yeah, like, we are really filling up the shelves now, so hopefully that means that pretty soon we'll be able to get a new reward. And maybe it'll be something particularly special, who knows. But we do need to donate the Maki roll and the parsnip, so we'll go ahead and do that. We have, of course, our leeks and our tulips in hand as well. Maybe George and Evelyn are both inside today? That would be really, really lucky. Oh no, Evelyn is over here. Okay, well, that's kind of lucky too, because I can just give this to you right now. So here you go, Evelyn. I know you love these. Oh, this is absolutely marvelous. Yeah, the tulips are one of her very favorite things, so I'm always happy to give her some fresh tulips. And is George inside today? Let's see. Yes, he is. And I know you love these too, George, and it's a gold star one, so it's a particularly good quality leek. This is my favorite thing. Thank you. Look at that 5 hearts with George. That is so cute. I don't think... Okay, there's Alex. He's actually in there. Are we good enough friends to go in his room? We are. That's kind of surprising. Like, we've never been in here before, have we? Like, don't mind me, Alex. I'm sorry. I'll shut your door if I can. No, I can't. Well, we'll just leave it open then while you're exercising in there. I'm sorry. That was very rude of me to go barging in while he was lifting weights. It looks like we have a little quest over here, though. Let's see. Need Joja Cola for an experiment from the wizard? From the wizard of all people? Okay, I'm not sure what kind of crazy experiments you're concocting over in your wizard's tower with a Joja Cola of all things, but we can definitely do that. I will take a quick peek inside our chest to see if we maybe fished up any of those at some point, and maybe we were saving them for Sam or something, because he's one of the few in town who really seems to enjoy the Joja Colas. But if not, then we can go inside the saloon, and we can actually grab one from the vending machine, which shouldn't be too bad. I think it said he was going to give us 75 gold. Yeah, so I just want to make sure that it's not actually like more expensive to buy it from the vending machine, because that would not be very smart. But we can go give the Maki roll over to the bulletin board over here. I believe Gus wanted it in his little bundle. Let's see. Yeah, the Maki roll. So we'll go ahead and plop that straight in here. And now we only need the fiddlehead fern, the truffle, and the poppy. All things that I have never ever seen in this game before, so it might take a little bit longer before we can actually do that. But let's go to the pantry next so we can finally drop our quality produce right in here for our Junimo friends. Let's see, I believe it's right in here, the quality crops bundle, and there we go, one step closer to hopefully completing this entire bundle pretty soon. Now, the other things that we have to do in here, like we have the pantry to finish, we of course have the bulletin board to finish, but we also have like the fishing bundles, which might actually be a pretty good thing to start focusing on pretty soon, because a lot of these, like we only needed basically one more fish in so many of these. The ocean fish bundle is going to take a little bit longer, it looks like, because we only have, what is this, the sardine? I think that is the sardine. We need a tuna, we need a red snapper, and this tilapia, I believe it is. But I'm assuming that we could probably get these pretty easily. We'll just have to look it up before we go fishing out in the ocean. The specialty fish, however, might be a little bit trickier. We need the sandfish and the pufferfish. I know I've seen the pufferfish in the traveling merchant stand, but she is very, very overpriced, so I'm not sure if maybe we should try to figure out how we can get it ourselves. And then of course we have the vault over here, which is going to take quite a bit of gold to complete, but it will repair the bus, which is quite interesting. Like, I do definitely want to see what we can do if we repair the bus. So that's something that I would like to focus on as we start gathering up more gold to use around our farm. Oh my gosh, and before I forget, this little flower reminded me. Pierre actually stocked a flower bouquet in his shop. He sent me a letter about that, and apparently if we buy one, like I don't think we're going to be able to do it today because yeah, it's closed on Wednesday, so we can't even check it out. But if we buy one and give it to somebody that we have our eye on, then we could possibly enter a romantic relationship with them. It would be the first step for that. So we are well on our way to possibly finding Jess a little sweetheart of her own on the farm. But I believe the next thing we wanted to do was actually go make another one of those little like cheese machines. What was it called actually? Like the cheese press, that's what it's called. Okay, so since I have so much of that extra wood in there now, we should definitely be able to make just one extra cheese press to hopefully make 3 slices of cheese from our cows once we can finally milk them. We'll place all of this stuff in here for now though, and then let's actually change the rest of our eggs over too, since they're all sitting in here. Yeah, we have a gold star large egg as well. So I'm assuming it would probably still be a good idea to change it into mayonnaise, because it does seem like that gives us quite a bit more gold than the regular eggs. And what are you doing, little Mary? You're wandering around my farm over here. Don't trample all of my plants, okay? It looks like they're actually going inside right now. Are they all getting ready to go to sleep? Yeah, they're all in here sleeping. Oh my gosh, that is the most adorable thing. Thankfully they all have their hay up there to eat, so they should be just fine. Just in case they run out of grass down here, then they'll still have something to munch on if they need to. But let's go ahead and grab our wood from our chest, and then we'll make that extra cheese press. So let's see, we needed stone, we needed hardwood, we needed wood, and was it copper, I believe? That sounds about right. Let's see. Yeah, then we can make one last cheese press. And the other thing that I really wanted to look into was the keg, because we are going to be making the coffee pretty soon, of course. Once our coffee bean completely grows, then we can go ahead and plop it inside the keg to hopefully make some fresh coffee as well. And I'm sure there are plenty of people around the town who would really appreciate a fresh cup of coffee, so we'll definitely have to consider doing that in the very near future. The only problem is it does cost something from the tapper. Let's see, the oak resin. So we are going to have to place our tapper on one of the oak trees, I guess. I do have 3 little trees growing down here that I'm hoping to place 3 different tappers onto, so that should definitely help us out once those finally grow. But I do have a tapper sitting inside this chest, I believe, so why don't we plop that on one of our oak trees. We have some pine tar in here, but that is definitely not what we're looking for. So we'll have to see if we can find one of our oak trees around here somewhere. Like, hopefully I haven't cut them all down. That would be absolutely terrible. So let's see, we have our pine trees, and I guess this would be our oak tree, so let's just plop this. I mean, it's kind of like really off in the wilderness here too, so hopefully I remember to actually look at that and grab that up. But yeah, once those other little trees grow, it will be much, much easier because those will be right on our way to the town. So I definitely won't miss it when those are ready. But hopefully that's the right tree too. Like, we have all of these tree seeds in here as well. The pine cones, the maple seeds, and the acorns, of course. So hopefully that'll help us out, and then we can make one of those kegs. And for that matter, the other thing that I really wanted to make sure we crafted today was some new fertilizer. So we have so much sap in this chest, like 700 pieces of sap, and apparently we can take that and make some basic fertilizer out of it. So it's not as good, of course, as like that gold star quality fertilizer that we bought at Pierre's at the beginning of the season, but it's better than nothing, and we don't have to pay for it either. We can just use like all of our sap to gather up a whole bunch of different fertilizers. So I'll do a bunch, I guess, like as many as we possibly can, maybe like a good 100. I know that sounds like a lot, but it only takes 2 pieces of sap to make these, and we have 700 pieces inside our chest. So 100 fertilizers, basic fertilizers. That should definitely last us through quite a bit of the different seasons. Now we could actually place this right in the ground. I am a little bit concerned with the ground kind of like going back to its normal state because it seems like it's getting rid of our fertilized area right here. So we probably do want to get our copper hoe out and just start tilling the fields again and maybe even watering them. It seems like as long as they're watered, they don't disappear. So if we water these up, then hopefully that means it'll be able to stay overnight. But yeah, we are getting very, very close to the next festival, and that's what I'm waiting for. That's why I'm leaving so much space down here, because I'm going to buy as many of those strawberry seeds as we possibly can, and then plant them in the ground straight away. As long as we have some good time for all of those seeds to grow, then we should definitely be able to make our money back with that, because the strawberry seeds will produce all throughout the season, all the way until it's time for us to get some new crops for the summertime. So I think that is definitely a good idea. Okay, there we go. So that's this whole plot of land all fixed up, and then we can grab our mayonnaise too. So yeah, we'll be able to place all of this basic fertilizer in the ground before we plant some more seeds, just to give it a little bit of a boost. I guess I'll place it right inside our chest for now too. And our cat, is Daisy actually sleeping like right behind that little tree? This tiny little sapling. I think this is our orange tree too. Oh my gosh, she is adorable. You might want to come inside though. It is getting late, and I'm sure you would like to cozy up right by the fireplace with us too. So let's place the rest of our mayonnaise in here, and then we'll place all of our sap, our leftover 500 pieces of sap. I mean, at the moment, it seems like the fertilizer is one of the best things that we can make with the sap anyway. I believe we need the sap for the torches, but otherwise, there aren't many uses for the sap right now, at least for us. So it's probably a good thing that we're using quite a bit of it to make the fertilizer. I know if we level up in, I believe it's the farming skill, then we should actually get the recipe for the better quality fertilizers too. The last one we got was this deluxe speed grow, which I don't think we need right now. I mean, it takes an oak resin too to actually make those, so we would really need a good tree farm before we could craft enough to make it beneficial, I guess. We could possibly make some wild seeds too, just to have something extra to harvest. We probably have enough ingredients for that, so that's something that I might look into in a future episode. And of course, all of our fishing ingredients as well. Like, we probably need to make some more bait. Maybe we should think about making Linus's bait for that matter. We've never actually tried this. The fiber, the bug meat, the slime. I'm pretty sure we have all of those ingredients unless I sold. Yeah, we do actually have some extra slime left over, so that might be a good idea. And for that matter, we should probably also go back into the mines pretty soon. Like, I wonder what today was like for luck. I wonder what it was like. Let's see. The fortune teller. We had a little bit of extra luck today. Well, that's great, but we probably should have actually been in the mines or something like that if we wanted to really get our good luck going. Let's see, though. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the festival is in just a couple of days, so we have 2 days in between where we could possibly gather up some more resources and hopefully gather some extra money so that we can buy a ton of those strawberry seeds. And then right after that, we have Haley's birthday to look forward to, and Pam's as well, and Shane's. We'll have to make sure that we have a nice big egg left over for Shane, because of course he loves chickens and he loves the eggs too. And then we have the flower dance coming up, so we'll have to figure out who exactly we're going to ask to dance with us at the flower dance, because I'm pretty sure like pretty much everyone would be okay with that now. I think so, except for let's see, there's not too many people who are actually single who wouldn't really want to dance with us. I think like most of them have enough hearts that they would probably be okay with it. So I guess we're going to have to figure that out pretty soon. I guess that's going to be the next order of business us after we redeem ourselves at the Egg Festival, because last year I did absolutely terrible. I did a terrible job collecting the eggs, so I am definitely on a mission to redeem myself from that terrible, terrible performance. At least we know a little bit more about it, though. At least we know exactly where we're supposed to go, what we're supposed to find, and what we're supposed to click on. So it should be just a little bit easier to hopefully snag up all of those good rewards from the Egg Festival. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys!